Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you, and welcome to the elementary completion ceremony for Mrs. Royer's 2022 class. Before we begin today, there are some people and some groups of people that I want to take a moment and thank. I want to start with our Board of Education member, Mr. Charlie Macklin. Charlie is a servant leader, and he is always at these special events, streaming them, increasing access for people, so the family members who aren't able to join us can watch from home, or you can go home and watch from the comfort of your homes. Ceremony afterwards. So Mr. Macklin, thanks for being here today. We really appreciate you. I want to thank you. I want to thank parents, grandparents, guardians, each and every one of you, not only for just the unwavering support that you lend to your students, but to our school. You know, I tell my friends and colleagues just what a blessing it is to serve Williamsburg Elementary School and Williamsburg Local School District. And a big part of what makes our district special is the community support that we receive. And it comes in many different ways. As I look out over our audience today, I see members of our PTA who hustled like crazy this year to give us a school carnival, to give us special dances. I look and I see Mr. Frohmeyer because it's only me and Mr. Wilson that are the only guys around here. Like, hey, we need another guy so we can take all these boys to camp. And Mr. Frohmeyer's like, count me in. And over the years, as I look out, there's so many ways that you really help make your kids' educational experience exceptional. And I just can't thank you enough for that. You're a special group. I know some of you have younger kids, so I'm thankful that you're still going to see you all the time. But for those of you that are moving on, you have left an incredible impression here. You are a big part of the experience we're able to provide. So thank you. Next, I want to thank every member of the Williamsburg Elementary School team. There's only a few that are in the gym with us today because the rest are away taking care of kids so we can have this ceremony. But I mean what I say when I share with people that I love my team, because they are a dedicated group of educators that understand that it's not just about the content. It's about taking care of the kid and helping them realize their potential. And this is Mrs. Royer's homeroom, and Mrs. Royer, a special thank you to you, but also to our 5th grade team and every teacher that's in this room or watching on the stream or watch later. It's a really dedicated team here. We're lucky for it. And on that note, special recognition for Mrs. Green. Today's ceremony is beautiful in large part because Mrs. Green has a gift. Not only does she work really hard, she has an eye and an ability to see the strength in every kid from a musical standpoint, and to meet that kid where they're at and to bring out their potential. I really admire not only her dedication as a teacher, but her ability to grow our music program. And you'll see today's ceremony, she added quite a bit to it, so thank you, teachers and Mrs. Green. And finally, I want to thank and congratulate the wonderful students that you see on stage today. It's been an eventful year, and it's ended on a tremendous high note. I know 3rd and 4th grade were disrupted, and they were quite different. And we made the most of a really difficult set of circumstances. And I'm thankful for you for that. I'm thankful for the teachers and the students because 3rd and 4th grade were really challenging. But I'm really glad that 5th grade is ending on such a high note, and we've been able to do a lot of the things safely that are old traditions. And when I say 5th grade's ending on a high note, I mean that literally. From 60 feet atop ropes course and zip line platform at Camp Hamilgard, where I asked repeatedly to the point where the directors there told me to stop asking. The clip in and clip out system work. It's okay, because I really like my job. And as kids are 60 feet high on a rope, you're like, I love my job, I love that kid, like, are you going to be okay? So I'm really glad that, to me, the whole school year has been special. But the last 2 to 3 weeks have been particularly joyful for me because I think it's real important in the elementary school. Every day, but so much at the end that we celebrate our accomplishments. We've had a lot of fun. So, students, we're incredibly proud of you. You're a wonderful group, and a job well done in elementary school. And a great ceremony today, so thank you and enjoy.
Sing all the way to the back. No, I'm going to make a funny face anymore. What? Great.
I'll sail the world to find you. Congratulations.
Today is your day. You're off to great places. You'll all fade away.
You have rings in your head.
Your feet full of shoes.
You can see yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own. You know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down the street.
You'll look them over with care.
About some you will say,
I don't choose to go.
with your head full of rings and your shoes full of feet.
You're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not go down any you'll want to go.
In that case, of course,
You'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. There are things can happen if we're willing to.
to people as brainy and footsies as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew.
Just go right along.
You'll start happening too.
Good job. All right, so now we have some friends who wanted to share a speech with us. So I'm going to let them do that now. So Chloe, you can come down first.
Hi, my name is Chloe and I'm going to miss this school. I have been here for a long time. I'm going to miss being here. I have made a lot of friends. I have 3 teachers named Miss Royer, that's my homeroom, and Mr. Wilson is my math teacher. Then I have Miss Couch, my ELA teacher. I have the best teachers. I'm going to miss them. Oh, and I can't forget about Miss Erica. She helps me in class and I'm so happy that she is in my classroom. I'm so happy to go to 6th grade. I hope you enjoy it.
Second day.
When I first came to Williamsburg Elementary School, I thought it would be like any other school I went to, but no. Williamsburg Elementary School is full of great and kind people and full of great teachers. They've helped me get prepared to go into the 6th grade. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be saying this. So thank you, Williamsburg Elementary School, for being the best school I ever went to. When I first came to Williamsburg Elementary School, I thought that I wasn't going to fit in because of how I looked. But as years passed by, Williamsburg is full of people that are nice and kind, and they will accept you for anything. Williamsburg Elementary teachers will help you out with your work, and they will make you believe in yourself. And they will help you out if you're struggling. I can't wait to go to middle school and meet even more nice people. I can't believe that elementary is almost over and it's hard to see it go. One of my favorite things about my school is that most of all the teachers make work fun. And one of my favorite things to do this year was going to the nature center. It was the best field trip that I have gone on. I want to thank my family for taking me to all of the stuff that I needed to go to, for example, being a car rider and etc. I also want to thank my older sister Jaden for helping my parents pick me up from school. And one last thing, I want to thank my families for paying for the field trips. This has been a great year and a good time at the elementary school. I will miss it. One more thing I wanted to give out is my favorite sub is April. She is nice and kind, and she's made me the person I am today.
As I think back over my years in elementary school, a song comes to mind by Queen. We are little boys and girls, and we made good noises. We played in the street, we got mud on our face, and sometimes it led to disgrace. But all my years here were amazing, and all my teachers were so nice to me. I learned and grew a lot. Mr. Dunn, you were an amazing principal. When I transferred here, I thought I wouldn't like moving to a new school, but everyone was so welcoming that I thought I had already gone to school here, so I knew I would fit in right away. So thank you to all my teachers, lunch ladies, morning greeters, dismissal helpers, janitors, nurse, office staff, Mr. Dunn, and all my friends. Leaving elementary is really sad, but I promise we will rock you junior high.
They kept asking me if we were going to have like academic awards and stuff. And in 5th grade, we like to do something a little bit different. We also think that that's extremely important, but what we really think is important and what our school loves to focus on is their character traits. And so we have asked them to identify some character traits of their own classmates. So these are words that they have chosen for each other. And I just love how what we did was they had a list that they could pick from, a very long list actually. And then they picked 3, and then whatever 3 words came out the most for each child, that's the words that we picked. And so now I'm going to give you guys your words of affirmation or your character certificates. So I hope you guys like it. Okay? All right, so first will be Chloe Ballard, and she is calm, friendly, and happy. Cora Beckwith is creative, generous, and supportive. Aiden Brinson is adventurous, funny, and playful. Stephen Chadwell, appreciative, happy, and honest. Evan Day, funny, wise, and empathetic. Brooklyn DeBruller, playful, happy, and kind. Jacob Elliott, gentle, kind, and happy. Real quick thing about Jacob here that I have to say. He just moved here a few weeks ago, and we did some kind of fun awards too. And his classmates already chose that he would be the one to cheer people up. And I just love that. And then that reflected that as well. So that was Hunter Beck, bold, witty, and happy. Willa Fromeyer, adaptable, friendly, and intelligent. Oh, Brian Gray, who could not be here today, but he was kind, playful, and funny. Kylie Henderson, adventurous, kind, and happy. Carly Hess, bold, honest, and loyal. Briley Hodge, calm, kind, and friendly. From Sophia in my class. Sophia, I will get you yours. Landon Johnson, adaptable, friendly, and generous. Mason Jones, easygoing, intelligent, and wise. Aiden Kelly, funny, happy, and spunky. Xavier Canada, adventurous, spunky, and friendly. Billy King, bold, intelligent, and wise. Addison Newberry, calm, kind, and wise. Malia Parsley, calm, happy, and wise. but they're friendly, calm, and wise, and that definitely fits you. So. All right, so now it's my turn to talk. You guys can sit down. All right, so I told them I try not to cry, but this stuff is smart enough to write this brother. I'm not. So the time has come for you all to go on to middle school. We had a little sappy moment this morning where I kind of told them all that I felt about them. But this year really has flown by. This year will always hold a special place in my heart because this was my first, my second year of teaching, but the first time that I got to experience some normalcy. And so I will forever remember that and be thankful for that and for this amazing group of kids. I also had a unique privilege of having my own child in this grade level. And so with that, I got to experience a kind of a bird's eye view in a way that most parents do not get to experience. And that is to see your own child's classmates day in and day out at their worst and their best. I have spent 6.5 hours a day, 5 days a week for 9 months with your children. I see them on their best days and I see them on their worst days. I see them having fun and I see them when they struggle. I see them make new friends and get their feelings hurt too. And let me tell you, I am so thankful for this group of kids that my own child will get to go through the next 7 years of school with. Your children are accepting. We've had so many new kids this year, and if you were on the outside looking in, you would never know which kids started here in kindergarten and the ones that came 3 weeks ago. And I am so appreciative of you guys for that. They are kind and compassionate, forgiving and loving. They are wild and a little competitive, talkative and creative, and did I mention talkative? We've had a lot of fun this year, and I will miss them dearly. So this morning they also got to watch Miss Couch's class talk. And they were like, are you going to say the things you said about us this morning? So I have a really big thing in my class that we choose to be thankful no matter what's going on. No matter how bad our day is or what's going on in our lives, we choose to be thankful. And so this morning I went around and I shared with each of them what it is that I'm thankful for them. With no further ado, I will try to say it again and not cry about it. So, I said that Jake always had a smile on his face, and he always cheers you up when you're sad, which I shared earlier, even though he just got here, and he's just been such a welcome addition to our class. Madison also just came, but she has just fit right in. She had friends here already, and it just made for a really seamless transition. Billy is smart and witty, and I'm so thankful for his daily wit that makes me laugh. Hunter is kind and supportive and always helpful all the time. He's a good friend. Aiden perseveres. Sometimes we've had some rough times, but that boy has stuck through it, and he has made the best of every situation. I am so proud of him. Leah always has a smile on her face, and I am so thankful for her smile every day. She will come up to me and say, Miss Royer, I'm not feeling good, with this big old smile on her face. And when I first met her, I'm like, are you sure you're not feeling good? Because you're got a big old smile. But always smiling. Sophia is kind and loyal and quiet. And I'm so thankful that we got to spend camp together, and I got good hugs from her, and that we made it through. So thankful for that. Carly is my one that will never let anything go unnoticed. She will make sure that I do what is right, and so does everybody else. So thank you for standing up for others. Kendall is kind and quiet, but she always gets it done. And I said her and I would get to see each other at church, so I'm thankful for that. Mason, I said he is one to persevere. He always shares with us his situations, and he makes it through it with a smile on his face all the time. And I'm so thankful to watch him, and I think his friends could pick that up too. So, Briley, she always is a hard worker. No matter what, she works through it, and she gets it done. I never have to ask her twice, and I'm very thankful for that. Brooklyn, she does so much for other people. She's always watching out for others. I know that she helps take care of her little baby sister at home that's right back there. And I'm just thankful for her hugs in the morning and sharing with us. Eli. Oh, my buddy, you were here this morning. Eli, we've come a long way, right? He wasn't here this morning, so I didn't get to talk to him this morning. I'm thankful for Eli for teaching me to just stop and smell the flowers outside. He brings them into my room every day. The bugs and the flowers and the weeds alike. He has taught me to just stop and enjoy each thing. Xavier. Oh, my Xavier. That boy has a smile that will melt your heart. And every single morning he comes in and he smiles at me from down the hallway, and his eyes light up and that big old smile, and he gives me a big hug every morning, and it makes my day. Stephen. Stephen is the quiet, humorous one. You never know he's there, but then every now and then he comes up with just something super funny and just makes us all laugh. Caden. Hi, Caden. Caden keeps us laughing, he keeps us guessing, and I'm thankful that he is an encourager. He can write some of the sweetest, most encouraging notes that I've ever seen, and I hope he always remembers to do that. Lincoln. He's my lizard-loving buddy who will always tell us about his pets. He's a good sibling, as I've seen this year, and I thank you for a good friend that you are to all of our classmates. Did you what? Chloe. Chloe is my encourager. She writes me notes almost every day. I find them around my room. You're the best teacher ever. I love you, Miss Royer. I just find them randomly. I'll be out at lunch and come back and I have an encouraging note, and it just makes my day. Addie. I think her friends call her calm and friendly and wise, and those are all very true things. She's quiet, she follows directions, she's a hard worker, and she gets it done, and I'm thankful for you. Cora, my Cora Blue, as Miss Kelch calls her. Cora is the ultimate helper, and I said if she doesn't become a teacher, I don't know who will, because this girl can get it done. She even has a teacher sweater that we call it. She is sweet, she is kind, she is a good helper to her classmates, and I just thank you for that. Landon is the most polite child that I think we've ever had in 5th grade. Every morning he comes in, he nods to each of us and says, "Good morning, Miss Royer. Good morning, Miss Kelch. Good morning, Mr. Wilson." And we're so thankful for just him coming in each morning being so polite. Aaron came to us mid-year too, and I'm so thankful for Aaron. He's joined in on my Thankful Thursdays and all my thankfulness stuff, and I've just been so thankful that he has opened up and shared with us and become such an important part of our class. Thank you. Evan Day. I love you. He makes me laugh all the time. He just thinks, I just told you that. He makes me laugh all the time. Evan is bussin'. Get over here, Evan. Bussin'. Oh. He begged me to put bussin' in this thing, so every day. He's bussin' on the playground, bussin' in our classroom. He just rocks. And if you don't know what bussin' means, it means something's really good. I had to look it up, but it's fun. They told me maybe by the end of the year I would be cool too, so I hope that. All right, Miss Willa. Willa is my helper. She is one of the most empathetic and kind students I've ever met. Willa will spot something wrong from 6 miles away. She knows when I'm upset, she knows when I'm worried, she knows when I need an encouragement. She is the one that will mother all of us and make sure we all know what we're doing and where we need to be. And I am thankful for that. Kylie, sweet Kylie. She is funny, she always has an encouraging word for me, a cute picture to draw, and she's always there ready to work hard and do her best. Thank you, Kylie. Lucy, sweet Lucy. Lucy is funny, she is energetic, she is kind, she is thoughtful. She's always going to be the one that will encourage us, cheer us on. She's got that cheerleader spirit down to the core. So thank you, Lucy, for cheering us on all the time. So I think that's all I have to say. But it's been just a pleasure to have these kids. And I'm so excited to watch them move on. I know we're sending them on in good hands. As a mom, getting rid of one of my 5th graders, moving on to 6th grade, I know it's hard, but I know that they're going to do great, and I'm so excited to watch them grow. So thank you for a wonderful year.
And one final recognition. At our most recent Board of Education meeting, our board and our superintendent, Mr. Early, recognized 3 5th grade students as our Williamsburg Elementary School Character Students of the Year. We're one of a handful of schools that's recognized in the tri-state area by the Character Council of Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. as a school of character. We have monthly character traits that we focus on. For example, May's trait is endurance. We think logically here. Endurance is working hard until the very end, taking pride to still do our best work even when we're not feeling our best. Our teachers recognize students every Friday, but at the end of the elementary journey, students are nominated by the 5th grade team, and the rest of the staff confirm those students as being worthy of Character Students of the Year. And our previous homeroom that we did this morning, Ms. Kelch, Chelsea Watson was recognized. This afternoon, Jake Ritchie will be recognized. And in this homeroom, Willa Frohmeyer was our recipient. Willa, if you would stand up. So congratulations to Willa. Really an important honor. And I think you see a theme that is played through this ceremony today as well as this morning is kindness. And the Wildcat way here at Williamsburg Elementary School is we're going to be respectful, we're going to be responsible, and we're going to be safe. And respect starts with kindness. And in all of my years in education, this group's kindness stands out to me. So that's my challenge to you to carry that forward into middle school. Our next ceremony is until 1:30 p.m. today. We've updated our sign outside. If you want to take your student outside for pictures, you're more than welcome to do so. Just bring them back in. And we also have this display here for you to take pictures as well. Again, on behalf of our team, appreciate you being here with us today. And let's give this class one more final round of applause. Thank you, everyone. Take care and have a good afternoon.